Hello and welcome. If you found this video on your feed today, if something pulled you here, then this reading is specifically for you. This is for those who are called to watch this video, who found it on their feed at exactly the right moment. We're going to be covering two areas of your life today, your career and your love life. So get comfortable and let's see what the cards have to say. Our first card for your career is the Moon. This one is speaking volumes. The Moon is all about uncertainty, about that foggy, in-between feeling where you can't quite see what's ahead of you. And I feel like a lot of you watching right now know exactly what I'm talking about. Some of you might be standing at a crossroads right now with work. Maybe you've got a job offer on the table, or maybe two, and you can't decide which direction to go. Maybe you're a business owner or an employer who's recently launched something new, or you're toying with an exciting idea, an upgrade, a rebrand, a new concept. And instead of feeling excited, you just feel unsure, like you're walking through a fog and you can't see what's on the other side. Specifically, I'm picking up on a worry. Maybe you worry whether you'd fit somewhere. If you're job hunting, you might be asking yourself, will I actually belong there? Will I get along with my future coworkers? Will the culture suit me? These are the kinds of questions swirling around in your head right now. Some of you are even considering going remote or freelance specifically because you're afraid of the environment you'd be walking into. You're thinking, maybe if I just work alone, I won't have to deal with any of that. But here's what the cards want you to hear. And I want you to really sit with this. Collaboration is where your growth is right now. Working alongside other people, being part of a team, is where the magic happens for you at this point in your journey. Flying solo might feel safer, but it's not where your abundance is coming from. Now, for those of you who are running businesses or leading teams, I see you too. Maybe you've taken on a new project, or you're in the middle of an expansion, and it's brought a lot of confusion with it. Maybe it's a space you're not fully experienced in yet, and deep down you know you need help. You need someone with expertise to come in and guide things, but you're hesitating. You're worried that bringing someone in might jinx things, or that they'll steer you wrong. Or maybe you just don't know who to trust right now. The cards are being very direct with you. Ask for help. Reach out. Get a second opinion. Talk to someone you trust about what's going on. Ask people what they think. Because right now, that confusion you're sitting in, it's not going to lift on its own if you keep going in circles inside your own head. And if you're an employer who's opened up roles or is in the middle of a hiring process and you're feeling unsure about how to move forward, ask for guidance on that too. Maybe bring in someone to help you screen candidates or get advice on what you're looking for. You don't have to figure it all out alone, because here's the big theme I'm seeing across all of you. The thing that is blocking your progress right now is the overthinking, the going back and forth, the what ifs, the worrying about every possible way things could go wrong before you've even taken a single step. You are so in your head, and it's the only thing standing between you and the positive things that are already waiting for you. Do you know that feeling? When you've been dreading something for so long, you've built it up into this massive, terrifying thing in your mind. And then you finally do it, and you're like, that wasn't even that bad. That is exactly what's happening here. The scary thing you're avoiding, the anxiety you're carrying, it only exists in your head. Once you take that step, once you say yes to the offer, once you ask for the help, once you make that hiring decision, once you take a chance on that new thing that involves working with others, you are going to be so relieved. And not just relieved, you're going to thrive. Now, I want to talk about what's coming for you, specifically once you make your move, because the cards are really encouraging here. For those of you who are applying to jobs or internships, the moment you commit and make your decision, you may find that you are almost immediately rewarded for it. And I mean that literally. Some of you might receive a sign-on bonus, some kind of financial incentive for saying yes. Or, shortly after you start, you might find yourself being recognized for just how capable and competent you are, maybe being put in charge of a project, being asked to lead an initiative or a team. If that happens, don't shrink from it. Don't second-guess yourself and think, why are they trusting me with this? They can see what you bring to the table. Let them see it. And for my business owners and employers, the same energy applies. The moment you seal that deal, finalize that collaboration, bring those skilled people onto your team, things start to move. It's like everything that's been still starts flowing again. Your visibility grows, your client base expands, your orders, your followers, the recognition your business deserves. It starts to find its way to you. Almost like the universe was just waiting for you to stop doubting and start doing. So trust that. Trust that the positive outcomes are already there, on the other side of the decision you've been avoiding. All you have to do is get out of your own way. All right, let's move on and see what's happening in your love life. Now for your love reading. These next two cards came out at the same time, which is always interesting, because that tells me these energies are deeply connected. They're happening simultaneously in your life. Before I get into the messages, I'm picking up on air sign energy around your love life. We're talking Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This could be the person you're involved with, someone you're interested in, or honestly, it could even be you. Keep that in mind as we go through this. The big theme in your love reading is communication, or rather, the lack of it. There's a stall happening. Things that need to be said aren't being said. Actions that need to be taken aren't being taken. And this is causing tension, even if it's a quiet kind of tension. Let me break this down, depending on where you're at. For those of you who are single, but in that talking stage with someone, I feel like you're waiting for them to say something, to acknowledge what's clearly happening between you two. You both know this isn't just friendly conversation. There's something there, but they haven't made it official, haven't called it what it is, and you're in that uncomfortable in-between space of not knowing where you stand. If that's you, I see you, and I know how draining that can feel. For those of you in a relationship, the energy here is about quality time and connection. Your partner may be waiting for you to plan something together. A trip, a getaway, activities that actually bring you back to each other. And here's the thing, it's possible that your focus on work and career has been taking a lot of your attention lately. Not in a bad way, because we already saw how much is happening in your career space right now. But your partner is noticing, and they're waiting for an invitation to be a bigger part of your life again. Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe you've been the one waiting for your partner to follow through on travel plans or shared activities you've talked about. Either way, someone is waiting. That plan you discussed, the trip, the vacation, the thing you said you'd do together, now is the time to revisit it. It might be exactly what your relationship needs right now. Now, for those of you who are fully single and not currently talking to anyone, I have something fun for you. There is someone coming in who is going to be pretty bold about showing their interest in you. Like, they're not going to be subtle about it. They are going to flirt. They are going to make moves, and they are going to make it known. Now, and I say this with love, some of you are going to miss it. I'm seeing a little social awkwardness here, where someone is clearly into you and you're like, are they just being friendly? They're not. If someone is acting like they're interested in you, it is because they are interested in you. Open your eyes to that. This person may have some fire sign placements. Think Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Or you might be the one bringing that fire energy. Either way, take the chance. Give it a shot. This person has the potential to bring a kind of devotion and warmth into your life that you've been wanting. kind of love you've been quietly hoping for. One gentle note, though, they might not be in the right headspace to make things fully official right away. They might need a little time to get there. So enjoy it. Let it unfold. Don't rush to put a label on it immediately. The connection is real, and it's going to add a lot of light to your life, especially given how much is happening in the career space for all of you. Our last card is giving me a message that I want you to receive with kindness toward yourself, because it's not a bad thing. It's actually quite honest and necessary. Right now, your love life might need to take a backseat. Not permanently. Not because love doesn't matter, but because you are genuinely juggling a lot. Your plate is full. Your career, your business, your goals, and you are in a season of movement and activity in those areas. Something has to give, and the cards are gently suggesting that if you're feeling overwhelmed trying to show up fully for a partner while also building your career life, it might be time to have an honest conversation about that. If you're in a relationship, communicate with your partner about where you're at. Let them know you're in a season that demands a lot from you, and ask for a little grace. A good partner will understand. For some of you, this might even mean having a conversation about taking things at a slower pace for a while. A cooling off in the sense of pressure, not in the sense of love. And if you're someone who's been pouring emotional energy into someone who hasn't shown you any clear sign that they're going to reciprocate or commit, this card is saying it's okay to redirect some of that energy back to yourself and your goals right now. You don't have to keep waiting on someone who isn't meeting you halfway. Not in this season. So I know that your love reading might not have felt as bright as you were hoping, and I get that. But I want you to hold on to this. You have so much to look forward to on the career side of your life right now. There are genuinely good things coming your way once you push through the fear and the overthinking. The success, the recognition, the financial rewards, they're all in motion. And your love life will get its season 2. You're just being asked to trust the timing. If anything in this reading resonated with you, specific details, specific situations that matched your life right now, I would genuinely love to hear about it. Drop it in the comments below. I'm curious, and I do read them. And if you enjoyed any part of this video, please consider showing some support, like the video, leave a comment, or follow this channel, and be a part of this journey on YouTube. Every single bit of support truly helps me grow this channel and keep these readings coming to you. Thank you so much for being here. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.